La siguiente entrevista está publicada en su idioma original, por lo cual te recomendamos habilitar los subtítulos al inglés.
Tenemos un invitado que nos acompaña de la Escuela de Negocios que está impartiendo la asignatura de Inteligencia de Negocios y bueno, él actualmente habita en el Reino Unido, pero tiene raíces japonesas y ha tenido la oportunidad de compartir pues su experiencia con nosotros aquí en México. What motivated you to apply to this global summer program and why did you choose Mexico as your destination?
And so I was, seeking something which is different to do, right? And then I came across the email circulation in the university that is about this program, Global Summer. And then, yeah, this is the thing, right? So I decided to apply immediately.
What were your expectations with UPAEP, with our community, and all of the students?
Honestly, I didn't write. I haven't visited Puebla, right? So I didn't know any culture or how they teach, and actually that is not main expertise of mine. I'm statistician, and my counterpart, Dr. Claudia, she is very patient. And she guided me very, well on the wrong, correct direction. And I tend to go wrong direction, but not right? And so then I'm enjoying teaching this subject.
We know that you've had the chance to visit some places like Cholula and Puebla. And I was thinking if you might share with us what are the things that stood out the most. And actually, what are you expecting from your upcoming trip that is going to be in Mexico City and Teotihuacan?
Yeah, we visited the church, 3 churches in Cholula.
Yeah.
And all marvelous, beautiful, and the scenery right from the top of the hill, that's really amazing.
Hola Águilas, bienvenidos a un nuevo episodio de NotiÁguila, el espacio donde les compartimos las noticias más relevantes de nuestra universidad.
Así es, Pau, y hoy tenemos noticias muy importantes y también muy interesantes, ya que tenemos una Noti entrevista con uno de los profesores del Global Summer, una experiencia que pues enriquece a todos los estudiantes de UPAEP y sobre todo creamos muchos lazos de amigos, creamos lazos internacionales y de otras experiencias educativas.
Es exactamente esto y por eso tenemos un invitado que nos acompaña de la Escuela de Negocios que está impartiendo la asignatura de Inteligencia de Negocios y bueno, él actualmente habita en el Reino Unido, pero tiene raíces japonesas y ha tenido la oportunidad de compartir pues su experiencia con nosotros aquí en México.
Así es, Águilas. Y no se olviden de darnos un seguir en todas nuestras plataformas como lo que son Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcast y también Amazon. No se olviden de darnos muchos likes, nos encuentran ahí como NotiÁguila. So, welcome to our podcast, NotiÁguila, Dr. Takashi. We are honored to have you here today. And we have some questions about what is your experience here in Mexico and in UPAEP.
Well, our first question would be, what motivated you to apply to this global summer program and why did you choose Mexico as your destination?
Okay. As I tell you beforehand, right? I told you I lived in the UK for more than 25 years, and I have family, and I got 2 boys there, right? And however, both of them left home because they have grown up, right? And so I was, seeking something which is different to do, right? And then I came across the email circulation in the university that is about this program, Global Summer. And then, yeah, this is the thing, right? So I decided to apply immediately. And then
Okay.
Here in Mexico. And the second question is, why UPAEP? What were your expectations with UPAEP, with our community, and all of the students?
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't write. No, I haven't visited Puebla, right? So I didn't know any culture or how they teach and so on. But that's really uh, great, to be chosen, right, to teach here. And actually, I was asked to teach business intelligence, right? Yeah, and actually, that is not main expertise of mine. I'm statistician, right? So part of the statistics which is used in these business intelligence things, and so I had to learn actually, right? This is secret, right? Yeah, business intelligence, and my counterpart, Dr. Claudia, she is very patient. And she guided me very, well and wrong, correct direction. And I tend to go wrong direction, but not there, right? And so then I'm enjoying teaching this subject to
Yeah.
students very well. Yeah.
Well, also, furthermore, from your perspective,
Yeah.
what would you say are the main cultural differences in the classroom that you have seen? And also, how has been the interaction with the classmates?
Yeah. And so mainly, I think mostly, I think the how we deliver the lecture is not that different in the UK or Japan or in Mexico, right? But interaction, that part, that's quite different, I think, right? In Japan, yeah, it's we shouldn't talk much, right? In the lecture and just in one direction. Right, so that's what we have to do. In the UK, a bit more relaxed, right? Okay, okay. So what should I, smartphone? Okay, that's the UK. But here, yeah, more. What can I say? Relaxed, even more relaxed.
Okay.
And I have a student. Should I say the name? Or should
If
I?
you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. For example, Jimena. She always the lecture start at 10, and she always bring her. She says breakfast or brunch. Breakfast. And she's saying, "Oh, I brought this, right?" And yeah, she will wait up until the break of the lecture, and then she. So yeah, in the lecture theater, right? So I mean, that's really, really, good. And we interact, right? For example, last time she gave me a candy. I can't remember the name of the candy. Yeah, and yeah, we have to be careful. Something can be very spicy
Yeah.
here, right? But it wasn't spicy, so it was very tasty. But this is a relationship, and I really enjoy interaction with the students.
Okay, perfect. So let's talk about your experience here, like in Mexico. Also, what has been your favorite dish now? Did you experience some culture shocks or not?
Sort of, right? For example, now some ingredients or dish I like is frijoles. Frijoles.
Frijoles.
Yes, and that is a paste, right? Of the red beans, right?
Yeah.
So that's really nice, and sometimes I find it in the sandwich, right?
Yeah.
And well, in the UK, I never they eat. And however, in Japan, you will be shocked, right? These red beans actually the main ingredients for traditional sweets.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you go there and here's frijoles and you eat and that's sweet rather than right? You may like it or not. I don't know, but you may like it, right? Okay. So is that okay
Yeah.
as an answer?
And also, we know that you've had the chance to visit some places like Cholula and Puebla. And I was thinking if you might share with us what are the things that stood out the most. And actually, what are you expecting from your upcoming trip that is going to be in Mexico City and Teotihuacan?
Yeah. Okay. So first, my experience last weekend. So last Sunday, yeah, we visited the church, three churches in Cholula.
Yeah.
And all marvelous, beautiful, and the scenery right from the top of the hill. That's really amazing. Yes, but the what I most impressed was by the dedication by the local people, so enthusiast people, okay, to the church or supporting the church. Okay, for example, when I entered the church, I immediately found big flower arrangements,
Yeah.
but not only one, but four or 3 or 4, and they are all with the fresh flowers. And I asked actually, someone inside, and so who is changing this flower? And she said, this is donation from the local people. So I was almost crying. Right, so that's and I like interacting with local people. So for example, actually we took photo right with the local people who was visiting the church. Right, I can show it if we want. Later. Right, anyway, so I'm expecting, or I hope that this sort of interaction happens in the visit in the Mexico City and Teotihuacan. Right?
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us this information. We're honored to have here you. And also we hope that you keep enjoying your stay here in Mexico and keep having these marvelous and meaningful experiences, both inside and outside the classroom. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Have a good experience here.
Yes, thank you very much for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Y bueno, Águilas, pues con esto llegamos al fin del Noti Águila del día de hoy. Agradecemos muchísimo al Dr. Takashi por haber estado con nosotras compartiendo un poco de su experiencia en el Global Summer.
Pero sobre todo ustedes, Águilas, que siempre están con nosotros en cada edición.
Así es, y por lo mismo, no se olviden de seguirnos en todas las plataformas como lo que son YouTube, Spotify, Amazon y Apple Podcast. Dennos ahí un follow y nos encuentran como Noti Águila.
Nos escuchamos la próxima semana.
Adiós.
Esto es una producción de UPRES Media UPAEP.